The drain is installed, the overflow is installed. I've cut a hole in the floor so that I can go ahead and hook up the plumbing to the bottom that will go out to my drain. I also have the hot line here, the cold line over there. Of course, when you're in the shower, it'll be the way it's supposed to be because left always has the hot side. So this is what it looks like from above here. And inside the tub, we have the drain and the overflow. So I'll go outside and show you what the plumbing looks like underneath the house that I've finished thus far. Everything is not finished, but at least I'll be able to hook up hot and cold water. And of course, this is the way the tub is going to be installed. I'll put a few roofing nails around the edges here just to hold the tub in place, and then I'll put the surround in, whatever that's going to be. I haven't made up my mind on that just yet, but I have a few thoughts that I want to think about a little bit more, and we'll go from there. Okay, this is underneath the house where the bathtub is. So I have my P-trap there, and it's going to go into the drain. And over this way, I'm swinging to the right of the house, and that pipe there that's coming out of the ground, out of the bottom of the house there, that's going to be the drain for the vanity. And the 3/4 inch pipe there that's heading up to the front of the house, that's going to be for hot or cold water that's going to the kitchen. And everything is going to come back and go out this side of the house there. Right here in front of me is the drain for the toilet. I'm not plugging the tub, shower, and vanity and kitchen into the same drain as this drain here, which goes to the septic. I'm going to do a gray water system for that so that I can have it going to a separate place. These two pipes here above me right here, those are going to be the hot and cold line going to the bathtub and shower, and they're going to connect to this pipe right here that's coming from the tote over here at the corner there. So that's going to come down. Right in here is someplace going to be the pump, and then the water heater that's going to give me hot water for the whole house. So that's what that is all looking like, and we will look at it again when we come back and just to finish it up. So that's pretty much done. The other thing I did here is the downspout from the gutters. They were going, or it was going into my tote here via my drain. But this is full already. All the other water is going to be going out onto the ground. And when I was underneath the house, I noticed there's a little bit of an indentation right down here where the water flows off the side here, just goes there, pulls up, and creates a little indentation. So I don't want that to continue to happen. So I just ran it out here, did a little MacGyver-ish thing here just to make it work. Hopefully the wind doesn't take that and blow it around. But that's what I'm going to do until I come back. There are many, many things to do around here. As you can see, I didn't get a chance to get all of this wood here up so I can burn it, put it in a pile and get it off the ground. I don't know how well it's going to be when I get ready for it, but I'm going to give it a try. Funny story, I was having a fire one night and I took a piece of wood from over there, got it inside, put it inside the heater, and I noticed all these big black ants were coming out. That was not a good thing because I didn't want them in the house, so I spent about an hour killing ants that was coming out of a small piece of wood. I guess they had made a little nest in there and the heat was running them out and they were coming out and I was swatting them as they came out. This is my wood pile here. I have to add more wood to it. The wood from this side over here and the trees on that side was supposed to come here, but there isn't any time for that. As usual, there's always things to do, not enough time to do everything before I have to go. So I'm going to just cover this back up and get it ready for next time and see what I can do then. Hopefully I'll have more time, but eventually I'll have time to do all the things I need to do around here. But it is one of those moving targets where I want to do this, that, or the other when I get here. It doesn't always work that way, so I just do what I can and don't worry about the rest of it because I'm able to live in a house that has heat and water and all that good stuff. So it's not a problem, it's just a work in progress. And with me living so far away from it and still working, I'm not able to do everything I want to do at one time because there just isn't enough time. So as we continue on, I'll be doing more work, getting closer and closer to having walls up. I'm pretty close to that now since most of the plumbing and everything is done. So there's been a lot of things I want to do, and of course I will get to them eventually. So there we are. So I am going to stop this video and keep it moving, and until the next one, we'll see you then. It's just about 4 o'clock. It's getting dark earlier this time of year, so I thought I'd come out and chop some wood because I burned everything I had in the house last night because it got a little cold in the wee hours of the morning, so I thought I'd come out and get some more. This wood here has been on that pile for maybe a year or close to it. Not exactly how dry it is. Doesn't seem to be very dry because it's not splitting really well. So I don't think it's gonna split too well unless that's just a piece that's not as dry. Yeah, that must be it because this is splitting pretty well if I hit it in the right place. Or I just may have to take it in and just burn it the way it is because it's small enough and I've taken a piece off. So it should be okay. Well, maybe got it almost done. There we go. Still kind of tight on there. there are bigger trees in the back, I'm going to take a couple and cut a piece about this big. And they're about this big around, so I can use that as my cutting stump, because I'll be fighting myself as long as I'm working here in this dirt. But for right now, should be okay. Yeah, some of it is nice and dry. Hopefully at least some of this is a little dry so that I can split it, but we'll see. This is a good bit, so I may not need as much anymore. Yeah, I'm gonna be fighting against myself with this. I actually need a splitter, because this is pretty hard to split. Or maybe not, maybe it just takes a few whacks, because that's almost got it. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, that's good. Growing up here as a child, this was my job. I was responsible for getting all of the firewood every day. I probably had a better way of doing it then because I was only 10 years old. So I'm thinking I probably had some kind of great secrets, or maybe it was just different wood, maybe it was completely dry, and maybe that was part of it also. But it is what it is. But good blast from the past. Yeah, this is not going to work. I'm going to end up killing my axe because it's getting stuck pretty good. Seems like it wants to give, but yeah. It's pretty hard. So maybe we're not going to bother with that. Let's see about this guy here. It's just a guessing game because, like I said, I cut this stuff and stacked it up, and it's been covered, so just to keep the water away from it, because once this wood gets wet out here, it just attracts all kind of varmints, beetles, termites, everything, because everything out here basically will go right back into the earth if we leave it alone, because it will get eaten and chipped away little by little. Okay, that one's a little white, a little dry, I thought. Maybe it was just the first smack. At some point, I'll know what really dry wood is. But this isn't too bad. I think this may go, but it is pretty hard still. And that would be good for burning, because last night I put wood in and it just seems like it would just disappear. I guess it was just too dry, and I wasn't mixing any green wood with it either. This is just going to be a whack away process, because one's not going to do it. I guess I should really hold on to the axe better. But it doesn't want to let go. Well, fortunately, I do have enough in my tub for tonight. But it's trying to let go a little bit. At least I have a few pieces, small pieces. There we go. That's getting there. That's probably good enough. It's not that large. I'll try one more whack. See if it does anything. Nope, not that way. I'll just whack it while it's on its side. There we go, that did it. Okay. Hoo-wee. A little bit of workout gets you breathing hard. At least me, anyway. I'm sure if I did this every day, I'd be a lot better at it. Okay, this guy looks like I'm gonna have to whack him on his side also, because he doesn't want to let go. Okay, that felt pretty good. Okay. All right, well, that's enough. This will be plenty to get me going tonight. Keep away some of that cold. Hoo-wee. So, the sun is going down. I've been in there messing around with the bathroom, and that's coming. I ran into a little bit of a hiccup, so I got to work that out before I move on. So I will probably continue with that tomorrow to try and get that all finished up. But all is good. It's been great out here. Beautiful nights. The first couple of nights I was out here, it rained like cats and dogs, and I slept so well because the rain was hitting the tin on the roof, and it just put me to sleep. That is the best thing for me, one of the best things for me about being here. That the sound of the rain on the tin, it just lulls your sleep just like it did when I was a kid down here. So anyway, we're gonna carry on and go back inside and work this thing out with the bathroom and continue on. So we'll see you on the next video.